never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
So this weekend I'm starting up at Strawberry Lake, which is right here behind me. I'm actually on the dam now. And we're going to go south, trying different trails that I was trying before but couldn't make it 2 weekends ago. I came from the south side, I forget which trail it was, and had to make a U-turn. Trails were too narrow, so I'm trying some different trails here. Now it's a little windy here, so the sound might be a bit off, but you can see the power station down there, and I'm gonna try to go on whatever is down here and see if I can find a trail that crosses through. If not, I'll just make a U-turn and go find something else. But it is a beautiful day. I would just say that it's probably 80 and change, maybe a little less, maybe 75, but it's nice and breezy. And look at the sky again, blue sky, great freaking day, and it's beautiful here. I guess people come here to fish, but I don't fish. But I still enjoy a clear blue lake or reservoir. I think it's a lake. Well, that's Strawberry Lake, I think. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, you can see. All right, so I went down to the power station, and that's where the dirt trail starts. It's pretty nice here. There's a waterfall, pretty cool waterfall, and it looks like this trail is going alongside the river, whatever river it is, but we'll go and see how it is. All right, so this trail is closed, but I'm gonna have to make a U-turn, go all the way up the hill. It's about 5 miles, all paved, and then go to another trail that I have plotted and see how that is. All right, so I backtrack on paved road, and I just now got on the trail, another trail that I plotted. This is the trail that goes all the way and get to that point that I made the U-turn last time. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it all the way through, but I'm gonna try to, navigate, find different trails, see if I can go clear through to some extent. I think it's about somewhere between 30 or 40 miles, which means I'll go for maybe 2-3 hours, then camp for the night, then continue the rest. Alright, so I didn't even air down yet. The trail is very groomed, forest road I guess. Very nice and smooth, not bumpy at all. And I did see a bunch of rigs, off-roaders, overlanders passed me by. So I'm assuming it's somewhat of a popular trail. But it's really nice, very nice scenery. It looks like I'm somewhere on a ridge, because the mountain goes down on both sides of me, on the left and on the right, so I'm probably on the ridge itself. But it's pretty nice. Again, nice day, slightly breezy, which is good, but pretty cool so far. Let's see how crazy or not this day will turn out to be. Man, this is really a beautiful trail. I like trails like this. It's very easy, very well groomed. Again, I still didn't air down. I'm on about 50 psi right now, which is my highway psi. And I'm about 10-15 miles an hour, and it's beautiful, all green. Right now on one side I have an uphill, on the other side I have a downhill, but it's really nice, really pretty, green, kind of nice, cool. I'm not necessarily looking for the crazy trails and the rock crawling and the hill charging or whatever it is. I like somewhat easy trail and beautiful scenery. So this definitely check these two boxes. So somewhere here I want to turn right, which I don't know, I think it's east. And it'll take me to Sandbar Flat Campground. I'm not gonna camp, just want to see how it is, want to see how nice the trail is. So according to the map, I should see the turn very soon. Oh, this is it, right there, right in front of me. And then I'll snake up and down the trail, or not up and down, left and right the trail, and see what's there. I'm not gonna camp for the night, but just to see. Alright, so I'm still on this trail. It's a forest road. It's a nicely groomed forest road. I'm still on the way to, Sandbar Flat Campground, see what's there. I passed tons of heavy machinery, trucks, caterpillars, all kinds of logging equipment. Looks like there's a big logging operation around this area. I'm sure if I would be here in the middle of the week, there'll be tons of trucks and all kinds of things happening. But right now, there's nobody. But the trail is the forest road, very simple. I did end up airing down just to make it a bit more comfortable as far as the ride. But still nice, still beautiful scenery. Probably it'll take me maybe anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to get to this campground. It might be on the top of a hill, there might be some view there, who knows. I might also stop and eat breakfast, even though it's noon right now. Some of us eat breakfast at noon. I got to Sandbar Flat Campground. Again, I'm not gonna stay here, just see what's going on now. So just to recap, I started at Strawberry Lake, looked at the dam over there, couldn't find a trail, then backtracked a little bit, took 4N like Nancy, 4N39 for, I don't know, several miles, maybe 10, I have no idea, and then took this offshoot to get to Sandbar Flat Campground. Now I want to see if it was worth it. So the trail was okay, nothing crazy, nice, but now let's see how nice or not this part is. But it's a campground, I cannot just stay here without paying. So there is a river here and the crossing is blocked, so I guess people come here to fish or whatever, which again, not for me. But for what I can tell and what I can see, this about 45 minutes that took me to get here, if you are watching this and you are in the area, if you want to camp, there are tons of camping spots, the separate camping spots, meaning free camp spots along the way, along this trail, dozens of them. Or you can get all the way here to Sandbar Flat Campground, and I guess it costs something, I don't know how much, but there's a river right here and lots of shade. But if it's just for overlanding and just to see the scenery, I would skip. I wouldn't, if I had to do this again, I wouldn't do it again. So now I have 45 minutes to go all the way back to where I came from to continue on 4N39 going, I think I'm going west or southwest. So I got out of that side trail, coming back from Sandbar Flats Campground, and now again I am on 4N39 going toward over there. I don't know, west, I think. Again, so far it's a nice forest road, no difficulties at all. Not four-wheel drive. Any car will be able to make it. That don't need even high clearance or anything else. So nice view, easy, light trail. I just see a few motorcycles came by, almost hit two of them. But so far so good. I'm not looking forward to get to that craziness that I went through 2 weekends ago where I had to make a U-turn, but I'll try to find a bypass so I can go through that. All right, so I was going on 4N39 and I see a trail that goes to the left here, and I looked at the map and it goes to a place called, I think it's called Cral Peak, and it looks like it's a peak, right? It's on the top of the mountain. There's nothing higher than that on this area. So I figured it's might be a good trail to explore. It looks like, again, it's hard to judge. I didn't look at the mileage necessarily, but it'll probably take me a good half hour to get there, assuming that the trail allows that. But it looks like it's a much smaller, there's like a proper trail. This is not a forest road. So I'm climbing up the trail. It's a nice trail, I mean, nice scenery, kind of a bit more open because I guess they logged or cut most of the trees here, but it's very bumpy. You have to go very slow, but still, I didn't engage four-wheel drive even once today. So any vehicle with a little bit of clearance, two-wheel drive should be fine, can climb up here. Now, if you have a cool lifted van, 8-inch lift with 4x4 and lockers front and rear, it's just gonna be more fun, but you don't need it. So this seems like the last stretch of this little trail going up to Crandale or Caranda, I don't know what it is. I'll try to remember to put the name in the video, but the trail is kind of narrow. Again, still no four-wheel drive or anything like that, but it looks like it goes to the top of the mountain, and based on what I see from here, I might have a nice view. So we'll see. So right here, looks like we're climbing up. Oh yeah, nice. So let's go to the actual campground and see how good or bad it is. So I'm at the top of the hill. Again, I don't know how to pronounce it. Crandale or Crandall or whatever it is. Looks like somebody planted the US flag here, and it's a nice spot. It's literally view almost 360 degrees. That's actually a perfect camping spot. I would love to camp here, but it's 2 p.m. So this offshoot, definitely worth it. The other one to that campground, what was it? Sand bar flats, wasn't worth it. This one, definitely worth it. Alright, so I got off that mountain peak and went back to the main trail. It looks like now the name of the forest road or trail is 4N, like Nancy, 01. 4N01. So I'm going to try to take it, I think it's west, to try to make a full trail between Strawberry, California to Murphy's, California. So Strawberry is on Highway 108 and Murphy's is on Highway 4. So again, last time I had to turn around coming from the other side, but now I think that I see another trail that may bypass the part that I couldn't go through or didn't want to go through. But we'll see. I'm sure it's not going to be simple, but I'll give it a shot and we'll see how it goes. It's now 2:45, so maybe another hour or a couple of hours I'm gonna start looking for a place to camp. But so far so good, nothing crazy yet. So I'm continuing on the trail. It now became a bit more challenging than before. Again, not difficult by any means, but not as nice and smooth as the forest road. And as you can see ahead, the trail becomes narrower, which is what I was afraid of, what happened last time, and I had to turn around because it was too narrow. But let's see if I can make it at least to the offshoot, which is probably, I don't know, 10 minutes from now, and see if I can actually make a left, which is, I think, south, and see if I can bypass the narrow trail or unused trail and find myself on the other side of where I turned around last time, which will take me to Murphy. But look ahead, holy crap, oh shit. This is it looks like it's starting to be as crazy with vegetation as it was a couple of weeks ago. I'll go a little more and see if it becomes a little better, but I don't want to go like this for the next mile or so. Let's see. Oh man, this scratching and screeching, I never get used to this damn noise. Alright, so this is where I'm taking the left side versus the right side. The right side, or the right turn there, takes me to where I was a few weeks ago. Going straight here keeps me on 4N01, but it looks like a reasonable trail, or maybe a forest road. Yeah, so far it looks like a forest road, which means that I may get lucky and be able to cross all the way through to Murphy's, which would be pretty cool to have a trail, an off-road trail, all the way from Strawberry, California to Murphy's, California. But it's now about 3:20, and I'll go maybe until 4, and then I'll find a place to camp. And then it'll probably take me 4 hours to get out of here tomorrow. Alright, so I just made a right on, I think it was 2N63 or 36. I'm a little bit dyslexic, so anyway, so it looks like a nice forest road. So it may be that I'll be able to get on this trail or this forest road all the way through. So far so good. There were a couple of parts that were very narrow, and the trail was very narrow, and of course the screeching, pinstriping noise that drives me nuts, but no big deal in general. But still, this is nice. So the altitude here is what, like 3,000 or so, which is good. It's about 86, 87 degrees outside, so I'm sure it'll be nice, comfortable night around here. But so far, things are going well. Alright, so I took that bypass, and now I'm on a shortcut in the bypass. So instead of going like all around, this shortcut will, if it's passable, it'll get me faster to the main trail, the one that I started 2 weeks ago. Now, the only little bit of concern is that there were a few compounds with, you know, structures like trailers and mobile homes and stuff, maybe 2, 3 or 4 of them. And again, just like last time, it looks just like Deliverance, and I rather not spend the night in an area like this. I'm sure those people are fine, but you never know. So I want to get a bit more distance and find some place that is much more secluded, and then look for a spot to camp. But so far so good. This trail has a potential to become narrow because it doesn't look like it gets a lot of traffic, but we will see. All right, so I'm still on this shortcut of the bypass, and it's starting to get a little sketchy. But I have maybe a few hundred feet until I have to make a turn to another trail that, again, few hundred feet from that, or maybe a few hundred yards, will put me on the trail that I was 2 weeks ago, close to that Stanislas Reservoir. And I might just go up there and camp because I already know the place, I know the spot, it's a good camping spot, lots of shade. I don't know if there'll be people there or not, but it's a good spot to camp. So I'll see if I can make it all the way there, unless I find something really nice between here and there. But yeah, it doesn't look like anybody is driving on this trail here. It's really, yeah, kind of narrow, all a little bit rutted. So I guess people did drive here, maybe during the rain. But so far so good, but it's getting, oh, okay, gate. So so the shortcut of the bypass is not really a short, actually, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to open it and get out. Let's see. This is not looking good. Well, it's no big deal. We can go here and I can climb back up if I need to. But if I need to turn around, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Or if I need to reverse this, holy crap. But oh man, the screeching sound, I don't know if you can hear it on camera. So I have, I don't know, maybe 200-300 yards to go before I have to make a turn to the trail that takes me to that original trail. But it's a crapshoot. It's hard to say if I'll be able to go through or not. But so far so good. A little, I mean, the crunching sounds are a bit annoying, but I'm still going. Man, nobody with the right mind will go through this with a van. I don't even think people with Tacomas will go through here. I mean, they can technically, but listen to this. Holy this trail, I think it's mostly maybe jeeps, small jeeps, or side-by-sides or motorcycles. Oh crap. But man, this is definitely not the trail for a van. But hey, you live once. I think I made it. I'm now on a part that I was on 2 weeks ago. And soon, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, I'll be at that area that I can go to the reservoir and the campground. Oh, it's a camping spot, it's not a campground. And I can camp there for the night. But man, this is a little bit of a crazy trail. Just not the whole trail, but the part that is very narrow and very rutted. I mean, I guess people took it during the rainy season and muddy season, and the trail is, I mean, the ruts are 2 feet tall. Luckily, I'm driving a Monster, so I was able to easily go through those. Right, I think the crazy parts are mostly over. So in about, I don't know, a few minutes, I'll be at the point when I'm turning right to go to the Stanislas Reservoir, whatever the name is, and I'll camp there for the night. That same spot that I saw last time I was here. Hopefully there won't be a lot of people there because it's an easy spot to get to from the other side. Any car can get to that spot. So I guess we will have to wait a few minutes and see. Oh, here, this is the turn right here. So I'm gonna make a right turn, then go up the hill over there to the campground. And it's now 4:30, which is the perfect time, which means I'll be there at 4:45 or so. So this is the camping site or the camping spot, and it's by the water. There's no access to the water with the van or with the vehicle, but there is water here, and there are some notices and stuff. I want to go check it out, make sure that they don't say can't stay the night or whatever. But you know, I can park right here in the shade. Nice view. I'll go check it out, those signs, and we'll see what happens. So let's go check out the signs over there, see if it says anything about camping or no camping. Oh wow, there's a little dam here, and there's a bigger dam on the other side, but this one is, I don't know what it is, but I guess you can enter here. Pretty cool. Nice. All right, we made it. So I'm at the campground. The Megalodon is there. I don't know if you can see the water, but there's water behind me over there. It's probably about 95 degrees or so. So I just want to sit and relax for a bit. We're gonna do a service to the community, and we're gonna see if an ice cold beer is really better at 95 degrees weather. I suspect it is, but we will figure it out fairly soon. All right, 95 degrees. Pliers, beer. Let's see if what everybody says is right. Cheers. Oh man, I would literally kill for an ice cold beer in such a day, such a hot day. Oh man, this is so good. Cheers. It's about 5:30 and this is breakfast. So this is burrito or tortilla, like a big one, with avocado and horseradish. Don't knock it till you try it. It's pretty good, I think. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So I got out of the boonies, made my way out on some paved roads all the way to 108, and I'm now on the way back home. So this weekend I started at Strawberry, California, looked for trails, made my way all the way up to Murphy's direction. I didn't go all the way to Murphy. I could, but I didn't. I went to 108 and then get home. Was a crazy, in some parts, was crazy trail, very rutted, crazy narrow. The van has tons of scratches and pinstriping, which is, you know, it's a badge of honor. But it was a good weekend. So that's that, and I'll see you all on the next one.